Do you want to own skins like these? Do you dream that your item showcase looks like this? Well, I have good news for you because I'm about to give you some awesome CS2 skins that are currently undervalued and could soon rise in price to new all-time highs. First things first, I want to give you guys a brief overview of the concepts of CS2 skins and the value that you get from the market. So basically, the market comes in different cycles. You have periods where prices go up on a lot of rare and desirable items, and then you have periods generally during sales and during winter times when prices go down. But one thing remains the same: the oldest, rarest, highly collectible items that no longer drop tend to do very, very well over the long run, no matter the season. So whenever they are on a discount, you generally want to buy. You can buy them off of many sites, and I would argue that the more expensive the item, the more you should be using third-party sites for your purchases. So sites like CS Float or GamerPay, wherever you guys buy your skins from, Skinport, are all valid sites. I am not affiliated with any of them. The one beauty of the Steam community market is you can buy in bulk, and it's not peer-to-peer in the sense that you have to do a trade offer with a random person on the internet. You basically get match-maked automatically through the system, and you don't care who owns the item, they just send it to you, you send them the money. It's very, very simple and very, very fast. However, the fees will kill you, so be careful about that. So when picking for these underrated items, you really have to do your homework and you have to have an investing thesis. Basically, a reason for wanting to own these items, a reason in the future why these items are going to rise to new all-time highs. With that said, one of the top items that I'm tracking right now are items from the Train 2021 collection. In particular, the Gamma Doppler Glock 18 skin, jumps out at me. I desperately want to get one with a lot of green on it. But even if it isn't an emerald, you can still, find value in other, phases of this skin, and it is a covert from a discontinued collection that I am very, very much a fan of. I also really like the Train 2021 pinks, the ones that can be used in trade-ups towards this Glock 18 skin. If you can, accrue as many as you can, they will inevitably get burned over the years as supply dwindles, so definitely something to take a look at. Doesn't really matter which pink you go, as long as, it's field-tested minimal wear. I think that should suffice. Basically, my thesis is if Train, the map, comes back to competitive play next year in 2025, there's a 50-50 chance that we get a new collection in the souvenir package. If we get the new ones, the new Train skins, the old Train 2021 collection should explode in value, as it will be 100% confirmed that it is retired and discontinued for good. The next skin that I'm super bullish on is the Desert Eagle Tilted. It's from the new Overpass collection that was part of the Armory update items, and I gotta say, it looks really, really good. The design is very similar to like a Desert Eagle Midnight Storm. They have the same rarity, industrial grade, and I just think that over the years, that item was always underrated, underappreciated, and it just grew substantially throughout the years, and I think the same can be said about the Tilted Desert Eagle. Obviously, now we have more players, and it may take longer for it to rise to those levels, but I'm a believer long-term. I'm going to be buying dozens of them in field-tested minimal wear, and I'm going to be holding them for years to come. Also, take a look at other collections from the Armory update, other light blue collections. For example, the Graphic Design collection or the Sport and Field. I think both are really, really good, and go after the cheapest ones possible, and I'll tell you why. Take a look at this inventory here. It's basically a user account that is doing a bunch of trade-ups, and he's trying to, make a profit, and there's hundreds of these guys, thousands of these guys worldwide that will do this nonstop, and depending on, if it is profitable, if it is still valid to be doing this. And once the Armory update is removed or the collections get replaced with newer collections, these older items, their supply will only go down as the numbers or the items get used up in trade-ups. So the demand should be pretty steady for profit, and the supply goes down with time. That generally increases prices. So you don't have to fear that, oh, nobody likes these skins or nobody's going to be using these skins. The people that do trade trade-ups, they don't do them so that they get nice skins. They do it to make a profit, to get money so that they can buy other nicer looking skins. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, you can't forget about skins that are currently off their all-time highs, especially, like I said earlier in the video, highly desirable skins that everybody wants. So think Karambits, think Fades, Dopplers, AK Vulcans, Fire Serpents, M4A4 Poseidons. Any skin that you've always wanted since your childhood, or you still currently want, are fair game. And the beauty of these investments is you're basically being paid to wait, because you get to use these items in your games, these flashy skins. They hold their value pretty nicely, and over the long run, they always come back, bounce back to new all-time highs, and will most likely happen again in the next year or in 2026. So it's a no-brainer. Buying any of these items that I listed will make you a lot of money in the future. If you ever decide to sell it, you can take that, liquidity, that money, and pour it into a newer investment, a newer venture when it comes up. So that's the beauty of these items. Highly recommend. I'm going to be starting a new video series over the next couple of weeks where I talk about the best items depending on like the category, whether it's cases, skins, agents, patches, that I'm going to be buying before 2025 comes out. So in the next several weeks, there are some really good opportunities for investments that I'm looking at in the market. If you're interested in any of that, guys, please hit the subscribe button and like the video for more content. This is Fano, signing out.